Hello dear ones. This is an impromptu video. It's 2 o'clock in the morning here in the UK and I've woken up and thinking, what can I do now? I've got nothing to do, I don't sleep, so I'm going to do a video. I'm probably half asleep, so anyway, I want to wish my US friends happy holidays, and for my Jewish, well, I don't have any Jewish friends in this plane, but by the Jewish community, happy Hanukka. I thought I'd do a video really about the Hanukka because I've only recently found out about it, although I have seen it in films. I love any sort of films where Jewish people are involved, or not only biblical films but stories, you know, of the struggle they had during the last World War really. I feel very, very sort of close to the tradition. It's very old, isn't it? It's been happening more strongly the last few months, the last few weeks particularly. And if I see anything on the films about Jewish people, I want to cry. They're terribly sad. So there must be something, I think, in my past life. I know I've been in the Jewess because I was thinking the other day about, yes, I have had a past. Have I had a past life as a Jewess? And the thought came to me, well, yes, because you were with me. Our friend Yeshua, of course, I mean, he was a Jew. He was a Jew. He wasn't a Christian. I often say that as a silly, really, because he was a Jew when he was a teacher. You know, Christ overshadowed him. But I thought, yes, I was with him at some point in his lifetime. So there is, I have been a Jewess, and I love the traditions. I love films about their rituals and things like that. And today I was watching a programme called The Repair Shop, and somebody bought in a beautiful blue crystal glass, Venetian glass goblet that they used on the Friday night, the Kiddush. It's a Friday night celebration supper when they get ready for the following day, which is Saturday, and that's the Jewish holy holiday, Sabbath. So here to watch that, I suddenly felt overwhelmingly sad. I thought, what is going on here? So I actually decided to write to a rabbi. There's a website, lots of websites I guess, about the Jewish tradition in this place quite near to me actually, and I asked the rabbi and so I wrote to him about some questions I had about the tradition, and a very sweet reply. I mean, really, you could just feel the love in the reply. This man, obviously very loving, very sincere rabbi, and he explained to me why the Jews go backwards and forwards. Do you know they go backwards and forwards, don't they, when they're praying against the Wailing Wall? Have you noticed? And I thought, what does it mean? And it's a beautiful explanation, which you might like to hear because it's a special day. That apparently, I think it's in Proverbs, when it said that God's candle is a flame. I think it's something like, oh, the soul, that's what the soul is, the flame in God's candle. And when they're going backwards, it's like the flame is reaching up to heaven, as the soul does during prayer, but it knows it has to come back. Isn't that beautiful? I just thought that was such a beautiful explanation. So I've taken that on board, because sometimes when I'm sitting quietly, meditating, or even, you know, doing a bit of prayer, I do find myself, and it's actually quite soothing. If you get in a real state, just sit and do this backwards and forwards bit, and it's very calming. I suppose it's a bit like a baby in a pram, being rocked, you know, and being soothed, and it does seem to work. So that's my Jewish bit. It is a very beautiful tradition. I didn't know whether he actually spoke to women. Apparently some of them. Of course, not all Jews are Christians. Some of them still are waiting for the Messiah, apparently. And some of them, they're very strong traditionalists, don't really like women, particularly if they want to be asking questions. So that's my Jewish bit. I just wanted to share that with you because I think it's really, really interesting and really important to have these celebrations at this special times of year. And of course I've got this is called a menorah. Okay, you see, it's called a menorah. It's a seven candles here, and each candle apparently means something. But most people have these at Christmas time. Mine comes out at Christmas time. All the little, I won't put the lights on because it just spoils the lighting. You can't see. So, but that's the Christmas celebration we tend to use. But it's not actually Hanukka. Hanukka. It's not the same as Christmas. People do get it a bit confused. It's not the same as Christmas. It's a different celebration. In fact, it starts tomorrow and it lasts a week. So it's a sort of festival of light, really. I think it comes about from when they recaptured Jerusalem. I don't know the story. I've not gone into it yet, but it's a very important time, and they put their hats on and it's all very lovely, you know. I feel like just talking about it, it's quite odd, isn't it, how these past lives affect us so strongly. I think they're becoming more strong as well. The more conscious we become, the more we're remembering our past lives, and not only the bad ones, the good ones. And I have frequently that they're very family oriented, the Jews, aren't they? Very money oriented as well, which I think I could be. But they're very family oriented, and I, as you know, I feel very lonely a lot of the time. And I think I'm missing my family. I think there was a lovely film I watched recently. It was called The Song of Names. Whether it's true or not, I don't know, but the story was about a young Jewish lad. It was a very good violinist, and he's had a lifetime over here in this it's not this country. It was in this country, I think. And he was very clever at the violin, and his family, it was during the war, and he lost his family, and apparently he created a song. No, a violin tune, that's right. But it's supposed to be representing all the names. And he found out he was in a Jewish quarter, I think, in London. And he went to the centre there because they invited him in. And the rabbi had a huge book, page after page after page after page of names people that had died, either in camps or otherwise. And he had a beautiful voice, and he sang the names that this young man or his family, they're all written down, and the rabbis take it in turns once a year to sing all these names. Now, I'm not sure that's true or not, but in this film it was very, very moving, and I thought, gosh, I love to watch it because I feel in touch with it, you know. It's very odd, isn't it? So it's a nice time of year. We've got the Jewish festival, then we've got the Christian festival, which I'm not sure how I feel about it, really, because it's really a pagan festival, isn't it? Nothing to do with Christ. The religious side, the Christian side, and the pagan side have got together to make this a kind of a midwinter festival. So that's what they've done, isn't it? So it depends where you're at, I suppose, what you believe. I mean, I like my little Christmas tree, but I've got no cards to send and I've got no presents to buy. In fact, I haven't bought wrapping paper for several years. I'm not sure it's a good thing or not. I was thinking this recently. I think yes, I am probably a bit of a recluse. That's probably by choice. I've accepted that now. So Christmas to me, I suppose it means just, well, it is a quiet time or a noisy time, but what irritates me more than anything else is the way that people don't know what it means. I mean, the Christ Mass, it's the Mass of the Christ. And people cross out the Christ bit and put X in front, you know, and they do all sorts of weird things. Does anybody really, really know what the Christ Mass means? This is what I'm like. I'm very pedantic. I love to put things right. And then when I forget the opportunity, I do say to people, do you know what it means, you know? I mean, to them it's presents, isn't it? Presents, drinking, you know, enjoying yourself. And that's fine, you know. But I'm not sure they really know what they're celebrating. It's not Christmas, it's the pagan. What's the midwinter? The midwinter festival pagan. We've got the winter solstice coming up on the 21st of December. That's another very important time. So anyway, I feel perhaps I should wind down a bit now. Oh, 9 minutes. Well, I'm half asleep, as you can probably tell. I'm not sure. I've got my dress on tonight to do a bit of celebration. Do you know? I think I've shrunk. This dress was about mid length, and I've literally shrunk 2 or 3 inches. You do as you get older, apparently. It comes out that way. Anyway, dear ones, I hope that's been a little bit of information from one who knows. No, I don't know. But I've not seen anything else on the internet about Hanukka. And it is a very... And the rabbi, oh, he was lovely. There's a centre, I think, quite near to me, really. And he just wrote so beautifully. You could feel the love coming from him, you know. And he explained this candle. So keep forwards and backwards. Okay, dear ones. God bless for now, then. Bye-bye.